Oh my god, the anchor's dragged. It's nice knowing it every time you do something like this with your drone. We are sailing! So happy! High five. So we've had a little bit of drama here. We were just sitting down the harbour and I'm busy with Liam for today watching a bit of TV, and then oh my god, the anchor's dragged. And check the anchor app and yeah, we're 3 times the distance from the anchor that we're meant to, and like, what's happened? So yeah, we got to move, but I thought, oh, maybe the anchor has got tangled up as the tide changes and the chain swings around the anchor. So lo and behold, we pull up the anchor and guess what, the chain is wrapped up in the anchor and it would have pulled the anchor out of the ground. So I've come to this sort of disused customs dock here outside the marina, and I'm going to put the dinghy down in a moment and go and try and untangle the anchor. We drove down the harbour with it hanging down, and hopefully it's easy to do. We'll have a look. Meanwhile, Liam's screaming and keeping Yogi busy, so since we're short-handed, I've put a life jacket on just in case, you know, going to play with a big heavy anchor with Yogi distracted with baby Liam. Who knows what could go wrong. Hopefully I can get under there and get hold of it. It looks like it's going to untangle quite easily, but it's heavy, it's chain. Worst case scenario, I could probably cut the chain with the disc grinder and untangle it that way. We'll see. I think there's quite a bit of current in the spot too. Right, there it is. Oh, shit, it's heavy. It's a 36 kilo anchor. Right, I'll put you guys down. Managed to get the anchor remote down here. I'm just gonna have to be real careful that I don't get my fingers jammed up in this somehow, and that could even rip a finger off or something, so just winching it up a bit. Right, I'll put you guys down and we'll see if I can just get the oh, it's nearly really putting some weight on the dinghy. And there's current here. Right, I've got it in the dinghy, but there is current here trying to suck me under Coco. Of course there is. Whew. Yeah, so I haven't jammed my finger yet. Right, I'm going to try and untie it. Back in a sec. done. I slid the chain off the anchor and then it was kind of in a knot, so undid the D shackle. There's current here ripping against the dinghy. Kind of smashed the motor a couple of times against Coco. Phew! The liverboard life. I'm just so happy that we discovered this in the early evening. Ones if it happened at midnight, we could have just been drifting off down the harbour. There's a little bit of safety wire for the anchor shackle, just to bind it up. I'll just use a bit of this for now, and then I'll put some fresh stuff on it. And I hopped in the dinghy, you know, I'm thinking about video cameras and what to do. Hopped in the dinghy without any tools, but had a leverman in the dinghy side pocket here. And it was enough to get the shackle undone. And even better was, it was a leverman left on board from the previous owner. Right, that's done. Now let's see if we can winch it back up. Yogi! Christmas tree! Christmas tree means when the chain is all bundled up in the bottom of the anchor locker. And then when the chain's bungled up in the bottom of the anchor locker, you can't winch it up, it jams. Ready? Yeah. What's happening?
Go down.
Right, I'm just going to put you guys down for when I lift the anchor up. Because it's going to be a big anchor going 8.
I can do that.
No, I'm quite good because I can see what I'm doing. Anchor's coming up onto the winch. Just gonna swing it around. Actually, if you go from here, just gently. Done. Woo! 6:37 p.m.
I'm going to release that.
Whew. That could have been a lot worse. Oh, there goes the upward, slammed against Coco again. You know, we could have slammed into a marker beacon if we dragged or anything, so that was lucky. Right, we're going to sign off now. Thanks for watching. Talk soon. To go from Tauranga to Mercury Island in one day, we had to get up and leave at the crack of dawn. Mount Maunganui, also known as the Mount, is a beautiful and iconic mountain located in Tauranga, New Zealand. The mountain is situated on a peninsula and surrounded by stunning white sandy beaches and crystal clear waters. So we're just departing Tauranga for a day trip to Mercury Island and heading north. Haven't flown the Phantom from this boat. I've flown it once from a power boat. I just want to put it up and start getting some cool boat shots. But you kind of go, it was nice knowing you every time you do something like this with your drone. Yogi's feeling sick. Keeps me busy running the boat and feeding Liam. No, he doesn't want to eat because he wants to grab the dead cat microphone. Oh well, I'll eat the porridge. Liam's just watching TV. So I'm sitting here feeding Liam and I can see the autopilot screen that's got the wind speed on it. There's the chart plotter. There is 2 ships on the AIS on the chart plotter, not far away, but they're just anchored. And we're doing 5.4 knots. We have got the sails up. We've been motoring places far too often, so it feels nice. We've got a good steady 10 to 12 knot breeze. Coco's doing 6 or 7 knots and we are sailing! So happy because we got to get some practice in, because in 12 weeks time we depart for Fiji again, and due to babies and houses and refits and COVID, we've actually done stuff all sailing. So here we go, people, we are sailing. And we're going up the coast to Mercury Island from Tauranga, which is about 90 nautical miles, so we should arrive about 6 p.m. tonight. And then we're staying there for maybe a week to see how the weather goes, and we're slowly heading north to Whangarei and slowly heading north to Fiji around about May. It's late January now. What is it? It's January the 31st. Feels pretty good to be leaving our hometown of Tauranga. Kind of feel a bit stuck there. You know, we did buy a boat to go sail around the world, but it was nice seeing Mum and Dad for Christmas. The electrician did a little bit more of the upgrades work, which I will do a video on. But yeah, you get a bit of a stuck feeling, so bit nervous about being out there. You kind of, I've got a baby on board, so I probably feel a heightened sense of hope everything's alright with Coco and everything's safe. But we are sailing, and that is all that matters. Lots of dolphins coming. Here's some up the front now. Have they gone?
They're gone. I think they're behind us now.
Oh, we're having an awesome sail so far. I must tell you, it's been pretty much a year since we've been sailing that long, because we sailed up to Auckland from Tauranga, then we hauled it, we did the Great Barrier trip with the fishing shows that we showed you. That was very neat. And then when we came back down to Tauranga now for Christmas, where we've just been for 2 to 3 months, that trip was glassy and we just motored the whole way. So this is the first time we've had proper wind. Coco's properly powered up and moving around. We're doing 7 to 8 knots. We've got about 13 to 15 knots close hauled. Little white caps on the waves. Yogi and Liam are asleep. Yeah, it's a sunny day. What more can I say? But it's just good to be testing out Coco and getting the cobwebs off her. And literally there is some cobwebs and spiders on her from the boatyard. But getting out in the wind and doing it, getting all ready to go to Fiji. Loving it.
What are you doing?
I'm YouTubing.
Oh my god.
Poor Yogi.
We are here! We are at Mercury Island! Yay!
Well, we're starting to want to choose lumpier weather.
Liam,
leave the barbecue, that's Daddy's. We're starting to want to choose weather with wind, so we're just not motoring everywhere, so yeah, come together.
I just hope I don't keep getting sick every time. I think I should be.
Yeah, I think you'll get conditioned because you're not
yeah.
wiped out. I've seen seasick people that
Yeah.
that just get wiped out by it, but you just get a bit sick and you keep going and you have a sleep. And
Yeah, and I felt really tired today. I was so tired. My eyes couldn't even open up.
oh well, I'm gonna go and get Liam from playing the
Destroyed your
barbecue.
barbecue.
That's Daddy's.
And I'm gonna
That's
start.
Daddy's, because one day you'll touch it, it'll be hot.
And I'm gonna start on dinner. That's the rep for the
Okay.
day. Oh my god, we're kissing on YouTube. Oh wow.
And in the next episode, we enjoy some much needed family time on the beach in this beautiful location and get up really early on a misty, dark, cold, rainy morning and depart for Waiheke Island. Please like and subscribe so you don't miss this epic New Zealand coastal sailing tour.